name is Jamie Rhoto, and I'm going to do a book talk on The Giver. And as you can see, this is a very old book. It's been worn and loved and read. The pages are yellow. The Giver was written by Lois Lowry and was published in 1993. I remember the first time I heard this book read aloud. I was in 5th grade, and our teacher decided that she was going to spend a few minutes every day, and she was going to read this book to us. And before that, I could read, but I didn't read well, and I didn't like to read. This book changed the way I saw reading, the way I saw the world. I just remember feeling like, wow, that could really happen. And so then when I read it again in 7th grade, it really brought a whole new meaning to reading for me, to understanding society and how it works. I'm going to give you a quick summary of the book, and then I'm going to read an excerpt from the novel. The novel is set up as a utopia, a perfect place, but we learn quickly that this utopia turns into a dystopia. The Giver is written from the point of view of Jonas, an 11-year-old boy living in a futuristic society that has eliminated all pain, fear, war, hatred. In an effort to create this utopia, the society has eliminated their choices, and so at 12, the characters must pick a career. Jonas's job is the receiver of memories. His job is to hold on to all of the memories of the community. That includes sadness, pain, war. Jonas struggles with being different. He struggles with the burden of holding all of these memories, and he must learn how to control it in order to stay in that society. In this passage, Jonas lives in a future where all people are treated the same, and all objects are treated the same. The Giver is teaching Jonas about the natural world and how in nature people and things differ from each other. Days went by and weeks. Jonas learned the names of the colors, and now he began to see them all in his ordinary life, but they didn't last. There would be a glimpse of green, the landscaped lawn around a central plaza, and a bush on the riverbank. The bright orange pumpkins being trucked in from the agriculture fields beyond the community boundary. Seen in an instant, the flash of brilliant color had gone again, returning to their flat and hueless shade. The Giver told him that it would be a very long time. But I want them, Jonas said angrily. It isn't fair that nothing has color. Not fair? The Giver looked at Jonas curiously. Explain what you mean. Well, Jonas had to stop and think about it. If everything's the same, then there aren't any choices. I want to wake up in the morning and decide a thing. A blue tunic or a red one. He looked down at himself in the colorless fabric of his clothing, but it's all the same, always. Then he laughed a little. I know it's not important what you wear. It doesn't matter, but it's choosing that's important, isn't it? The Giver asked him. Jonas nodded. My little brother... He began, and then corrected himself. No, that's inaccurate. He's not my brother, not really. But this new child that my family takes care of, his name's Gabriel. Yes, I know about Gabriel. Well, he's right in at the age where he's learning so much. He grabs toys when we hold them in front of him. My father says he's learning small muscle control, and he's really cute. The Giver nodded. But now that I can see colors, at least sometimes, I was just thinking, what if we could hold things up that were bright red or bright yellow, and he would choose instead of the sameness? He might make the wrong choices. Oh, Jonas was silent for a minute. Oh, I see what you mean. It wouldn't matter for a new child's toy, but later it does matter, doesn't it? We don't dare let people make choices of their own. Not safe, the Giver suggested. Definitely not safe, Jonas said with certainty. What if they were allowed to choose their own mate? He went on, almost laughing at the absurdity. They choose their own jobs. Frightening, isn't it? The Giver said. Jonas chuckled. Very frightening. I can't even imagine it. We really have to protect people from wrong choices. It's safer. Yes, Jonas agreed, much safer. But when the conversation turned to other things, Jonas was left still with a feeling of frustration that he didn't understand. This concludes our book talk. Thank you for listening, and at a library near you, please pick up a copy of The Giver.